Let's start with a small story. In a school, all the scout boys are supposed to tell their teacher the good deed which they did for that day. Every day they are supposed to do a good deed, come and report to the teacher. One day, 3 friends, all 3 boys, they stood up and they said, "Sir, today we helped an old lady to cross the road." Teacher was not able to understand. To make an old lady cross the road, to help an old lady cross a road, you don't need 3 persons. Why? Why you need 3 persons to make old lady cross the road? It won't take 3 persons. They said, no sir, we took 3 persons because she did not want to. Because she did not want to cross the road. Many times, the help extended without thinking about the situation. When you try to help somebody, without they asking you, you create only more and more trouble for them. Almost all our services done out of ego ends only in creating trouble for others. Here, I request all of you, unless you ask, I won't be able to help. By you being here, I assume you are interested or you are asking the help for the ultimate experience of enlightenment. Unless you ask, whatever help done by me will be only a trouble or problem for you. The whole Ashtavakra Gita, this great book, is delivered to Janaka because Janaka asked, if you have come here just to check out, after all what he is saying, let us see. You are welcome, no problem. But please be here completely. Usually, our mind is such. Early morning when you get up and start brushing your teeth, your mind is already in the office. Thinking about office, worrying about office. When you are in the office, already your mind is in the evening program, some cinema or theatre or temple, some evening program. When you are sitting in a theatre or temple, already your mind wants to come back to the house. You are thinking about the house. One thing is sure, if you are here, your mind is not here. Your mind doesn't stay in a place where your body stays. Your mind doesn't rest inside your boundary. We all live almost like a ghost. Body is in one place, mind is in somewhere else. You don't stay inside your boundary. If you really want this 3 days program to be a big help, if you really feel that it should help you, if you really want to have some help from this 3 days program, I request all of you to stay inside your boundary for all this 3 days program. Please be inside your boundary, inside your body. This whole program will do miracles in your being. Today's subject is enlightenment. It is possible. Before entering into the subject, let me introduce the book, the Ashtavakra Gita. Man has created so many spiritual scriptures, but nothing can be compared to Ashtavakra Gita. This book is a pure spiritual science. It's a technology created by Ashtavakra to reproduce the same experience which happened in Ashtavakra. Understand? Scientist is a person who creates a formula to reproduce things of the outer world. Anything happens in the outer world. Newton saw something in the outer world. He started contemplating on that experience. For example, apple dropping, apple falling from the tree. And he started contemplating on the experience. And he created a formula, he created a theory through which people will be able to understand about gravity. Scientist is a person who creates formula or theories to make outwardly things clear for people to understand outwardly things. Scientist is a person who creates formula to reproduce the understandings of the outer world. Spiritual master is a person who creates a formula to reproduce the experience of the inner world. Ashtavakra is a spiritual scientist. He created a beautiful technology through which he is able to reproduce the same experience which happened in him. All you need is just a little bit of sincerity. Just be inside your boundary. You will see Ashtavakra Sutras work on you. The scripture created by him, the technology created by him, can reproduce the same experience which happened in him. All you need to do is be inside your boundary. Be inside your being. The whole story of Ashtavakra is beautiful. Beautiful story. And we don't know much about Ashtavakra, but there are few incidents, very significant incidents. The story starts before his birth. It's supposed to be a Puranic story because it's very difficult to believe this as a fact. The story starts when Ashtavakra's mother was carrying him, when he is in the womb. Ashtavakra's father used to recite Vedic mantras. He used to chant all the mantras. When the father was chanting all the mantras, the son used to hear all the mantras. Suddenly one day the son from inside started questioning the father. What you are chanting is a pure words. It has no juice. It has no experience. You are just an intellectual pandit. Where is the truth? Father was shocked. I think from Ashtavakra the generation gap problem started. Ashtavakra is the first person who started the generation gap problem. Ashtavakra is asking, what happened to the knowledge? What happened to the wisdom? You are just reciting only words. It's the pure words. It has no juice. It has no wisdom. What happened? Of course, father, as usual, was deeply hurt. And Pandits' egos are always very strong because their whole personality is built on words. So actually, you can easily hurt a person who lives just with mere words. Pandit can be easily hurt than anybody else because his whole mind, his whole life, whole thing is centered on words. He can be easily cheated. You can easily cheat a Pandit, just give him 2-3 compliments. Just verbally tell him you are a great person, over. You can easily hurt him. by telling few words. His whole life is centered on words. Words and words. So he is deeply hurt. The moment he is deeply hurt, he cursed. He cursed the sun. What? Before taking birth itself, you are questioning me. And after taking birth, what all you will do? Who knows? So he just cursed him. Because of the curse, Ashtavakra took birth with 8 problems or difficulties in his body. And at 8 spots, his body was this way and that way. He had 8 curves in his body. The story is, I don't know whether the story is fact or it happened or all these things, but the story has got some significance, it has got truth in it. Let us understand the truth behind the story. Usually, the great masters who take birth on the planet Earth, they take conscious birth. Consciously they enter into the mother's womb and they enter into the body and start radiating their enlightenment. This story also says, the meaning of the story is Ashtavakra was conscious even before birth. That is the truth, that is the meaning of the story. We do not know, we can't prove whether really he spoke or whether really he was cursed and all those things. But the truth which our masters are trying to explain through this story is Ashtavakra was conscious of his being. He was conscious about his birth. Next, the next story, that's another beautiful story. He goes to Janakaraja's palace. Janaka was a great king. Goes to the palace of Janaka. The moment Ashtavakra entered Janaka's palace, the whole palace started laughing because Ashtavakra was so ugly. He had 8 curves in his body. People started laughing. All his ministers, all his people, including Janaka, everybody started laughing. And the Ashtavakra spontaneity, he was not hurt. If you are hurt, you are defeated. At any point, if you are hurt, you are defeated. If you become angry, you are defeated. He is not hurt. He was not disturbed. He was not hurt. He was not disturbed. He was just completely relaxed. He says, "Oh Janaka, I thought you were a great rishi. I thought you were a great enlightened person. You are a great yogi. But neither you are a yogi, nor you have any yogis around you. You have only cobblers in your court. You have only shoemakers in your court." Ashtavakra boldly says, "You have only shoemakers in your court." You need to understand this statement. It's a beautiful statement. Straight away, boldly, a 12-year-old boy, 12-year-old handicapped boy, is straight away talking to a king of the country. You are good at it. Really, one person came to me just a few months ago. He started asking, "Please, Swamiji, teach me how to achieve God, how to achieve enlightenment." And I started talking, "How are you? You are from where? What you are doing? What business you are doing? How many kids you have?" He started answering all these questions. He started the general talk. After that, he was with me 3 hours. He did not even raise the question again. 3 hours he was with me. He did not even bother to ask the main question with which he came. Then understand importance or really how much that person is inside him. He is asking just because he has to ask something. And throughout the 3 hours, he was actually talking to me. I did not even speak. And the fun is not even this. After going out, he is telling my secretary, Swamiji spoke so many things, so many great things. Swamiji told so many good things. When I came out, the secretary asked me, Swamiji, what did he speak? You were so happy. I said, just I let him speak, that's all. I allowed him to speak, that's all. When you allow somebody to advise you, really they feel good. So little bit of one or two mistakes are good. It opens up. The atmosphere will not be tense. It will not be professional atmosphere. So one or two, once in a while, all these things are okay. Handicapped 12-year-old boy, Ashtavakra, is entering into the court and the whole court is laughing. If we are in that place, first thing we would have become angry. First, our ego would have been hurt, angry. Next, either you would have shouted or you would have left that place. That's all. But here is a person. Nobody can disrespect a person who lives in spontaneity. Nobody can disrespect if he has got respect for himself. Nobody can give you suffering unless you give silent permission. Unless you allow, unless you give your silent permission, nobody can disrespect you. Nobody can hurt you. Here, Ashtavakra is such an integrated being, such beautiful being. He is not allowing others to hurt him, depress him. Straight away he talks with the spontaneity. You are having only shoemakers. And be very clear, if you become angry, you cannot use the right words. He is using a right word. Cobblers, shoemakers. Janaka was shocked. Ashtavakra is explaining, these people are only seeing my skin, not the being. Cobblers see only the skin, not the reality. When a cobbler sees an animal, he will think only about the skin, not the being. When a tailor sees you, he will see only your dress. He will measure your being only based on the dress which you are wearing. A jeweler, if he sees you, he will first see only the jewelry which you are wearing. He will judge you only based on the jewelry which you are wearing. He will weigh you based on the gold which you are wearing. People look at things only from their angle. They have their own ideas. They have their own imaginations. Ashtavakra says, you have only cobblers around you. People who see only skin, not the being. My body is got 8 curves, no doubt, but my being is pure. My being is straight. You can't upset a man who lives in spontaneity. You can't stop him. You can't disrespect him.